Hello, tutor Astrid Yanira Lemos. This is Hector Devia group number 4, Advanced English 2 course. I'm presenting my final exam. What difficult decision the woman has made. I'll call her Amanda. Now she is writing to his boyfriend Diego because she decided to ditch him. Diego used to have faith in her, and he supported her in every project she began, but when romanticism passed, he could not bear she was the attention focus in every place they went. And he was always ignored. But Amanda spent all her time off with him, visiting his family, spending weekends with his friends. She mostly was at home when he returns back from his job, so why to abandon him? Despite Amanda had separated her job from his personal life to dedicate most to her time off to Diego, he could not bear she enjoyed much recognition from others, and many men were always behind her. He felt insecure and jealous. He felt Amanda could abandon him for another one with her intellectual level. So, in one occasion, without any evidence or reason for suspicions, he asked her if there was someone else in her life. Of course, she denied that, but he was so angry that he beat her. Amanda felt hurt, but she decided to forgive him. After that, he began to arrive late at home, and sometimes he told her he had to travel for business. She perceived something was different. One night, she decided to wait outside his workplace because he already said to Amanda he would travel out with his boss, Mr. Gonzalo, for business. But Amanda could not believe him because Miss Gonzalo had asked Amanda if she could attend their anniversary party on the same weekend. At 6 o'clock, Amanda saw Diego abandoning his office with a beautiful woman. They went driving into a motel for couples. Then she realized the reason for he beat her and his strange attitude toward her. It was because he does not love her anymore and because Diego was cheating Amanda. What to do? Should Amanda confront him? She thought the last time he beat her. Could it happen again? Could be he become so angry that her life may be in risk? Amanda was afraid. He was not any more the good and gentleman she met some time ago. Now, in view of the previous events, she had to decide what to do with her life. Well, that night Amanda was wondering what would be her best options, and she decided to ditch him. So, at 3 in the morning, she sat down and wrote a letter for Diego telling him she decided to ditch him because she saw him with another woman at a motel for couples and because he became violent against her. If he tried to search her, she would send him to jail due to violence against women. That is why Amanda is writing her letter on the picture. Point 2. After listening the song called Out of Reach, I answer the two questions. A. Do you think the song is mainly optimistic or mainly pessimistic? Well, I think it's pessimistic because the song is telling about a woman who realized her boyfriend really never loved her. And now she feels so confused that her heart is bruised, and she concludes that her relationship with him never meant to be. The only thing she wants is get him out her mind and begin a new life. The second question. What was the true problem according to the song? He never gave his heart to her. That is, he really never fell in love with her. She was the only one who thought their affair had a future until she realized it could be never happened. Both of them should gave their hearts to each another, but it did not happen. Read the following texts. Why won't he introduce me to his family? My boyfriend and I are 21 and have been going out for a year. We live in a big city where there are people from many different races and cultures. He comes from a culture that is much more religious and traditional than mine. This is not a problem for me or my family. They have always welcomed him into our home. However, he refuses to introduce me to his family, and when his brother, who I know, is around, he pretends we are just friends. Apart from this, we love each another very much. Should I insist that he introduces me to his family? Can we leave my mother? I am 44 years old and I have looked after my elderly mother for a number of years. She has a few small health problems and is rather lonely since my father died. Recently, my husband is desperately keen to go, and both our children would enjoy the experience, but I know that my mother would not consider moving to the USA, and I am terribly worried about her coping on her own, as she has no other relatives nearby. Should I persuade my husband to refuse the job offer? A. What do you think is the best solution for each situation? Regarding the first paragraph, I think she should ask him directly about the situation. Is there any cultural or religious issue in the spot? Should they follow a particular kind of behavior for fiancés according to his family beliefs? Is he really interested in the relationship? What are his goals? In her position, I would be feeling strength and possible I would be concluded the relationship would never mean to be. The girl should not insist. Just evaluate the situation and take a decision. I think the best solution is to bring into an end the relationship knowing there is life out there for them. Regarding the second paragraph, I can say parents are a big concern when they become elderly. As she mentioned, her mom has few small health problems, and the main problem is she feels lonely and no other relatives are nearby. On the other hand, the husband has a good job offer and the experience would be good for her sons. Both sides are important. I think the best solution for this case would be join the two needs and desires. I mean, why she does not ask her mother to move to the United States? In that way, the husband can accept the job, the kids enjoy the experience. Otherwise, her mother would have to move to a residence for elderly people. B. Are you good at making decisions or not? If you find it hard to make a decision, what do you usually do? I think I am good in making decisions, but it's not because I am a smart person. No, that is not the case. I think the best solution for your predicaments is to have a plan or method to face your perplexing situations. I think the very first step is to identify clearly the problem or solution. The second step is to gather information about the situation. The third step is to analyze the situation to see what the alternatives are. The fourth is to develop suitable options. The fifth is to evaluate the alternatives. The sixth is to choose one of them, and the seventh acts on the decision. That is why I can make good decisions. Talk about a big decision or event in your life. I'm 45 years old and I really have a job that I really like and it is well paid. But competitions had rules and some setting requires an academic profile that I does not meet. So how to face the problem becoming more competitive? Well, I thought about the problem and tried to think about what kind of setting I would like to focus on my own professional activity and where other colleagues of mine had some troubles to access. That is, where is less competition. Education at university level seemed feasible. So I gathered information about the topic and I found my possible clients that would pay well are studying at university level. Then I analyzed the situation. I saw that an alternative would be to get a BA degree right now or wait until another suitable situation arises. While I was developing my solution, I understood I could not attend a university for face-to-face instruction due to my clients attend universities during the same time. I conclude that my suitable solution was an open and distant university to get a BA. After understanding my alternatives, I evaluated them and decided to choose the UNAT University to get a BA in English as foreign language. In this way, I would add a third language to my life. My first one is Spanish, my second one Colombian Sign Language, and now the third one is English. Finally, I joined it and began studying at the UNAT while I am working, looking for my family, and carrying others' important responsibilities in my life. That was a big decision, but I'm happy for decided on it.